After last year's Olympia, Greene took some time off to regroup, skipped the 2011 Arnold Classic, and burst back onto the bodybuilding scene in May at the New York Pro, sweeping that contest and requalifying himself to take another shot at the Sandow this September in Las Vegas. Now deep within his all-consuming prep, Kai is refocusing his energies for his third attempt to take the crown from Jay Cutler. Recently, I spoke with Kai about his training as he prepares for the Olympia, and asked him about a phrase I had often heard, which said that bodybuilding contests are won from the back. What exactly does that mean? And what significance does it hold for the serious bodybuilder?
The person walks in off the street, their first time exercising in the gym, what are the body parts that they're most likely to train? Let's say the show muscles, the areas that would be most likely visible, when you stand and look in the mirror at yourself. So you can't really see them unless you really work to see them. You angle 2 or 3 mirrors and you set one behind you, one in front and one on the side, and now it requires work and consideration to even be able to find that, just to see it visibly. Now when we start talking about being able to feel the contractions that occur in there, it means going into a whole nother world of mind and muscle connections that you probably otherwise wouldn't have to look for when you can just look in the mirror. Oh, I do this, up, I see that. If I don't feel it yet, I can see that. Up, I do it enough, I can feel that now, it's there. But when we're talking about muscles that are in the back or places that are not as easy to see without consideration, forethought, work, it takes imagination, it takes a little more abstract thinking, it takes other things that aren't as easily accessible.
Kai is very adamant about the necessity of creating a balanced physique, and with good reason. At the Olympian level of competition, no inequities are acceptable. But it wasn't always this way for Kai Greene. After discovering bodybuilding as a young teen, he turned for his heroes and role models from comic book superheroes to the real-life behemoths he encountered in the pages of bodybuilding magazines, the legendary greats of the sport. He began to pattern himself and his physique after the images he saw. However, his realization of the importance of the flip side of training took a while to kick in.
Yeah, I, like a lot of people in the very, very beginning, probably didn't even know what my back looked like. When I first started exercising, I think I was just like the person that starts working out and looks at those show muscles. I think it's a slow dawning realization. You got to train everything. You want to be a bodybuilder, but a lot of times we call a bodybuilder when you're not really a bodybuilder quite yet. You're, just in pursuit of developing a nice chest. That's not really a bodybuilder. I guess the statement that says competitions are won for the back would imply that the athlete that is able to, discipline himself, focus his mind, think enough in advance to consider the importance of developing the totality of their physique, and not just the show muscles, but also the muscles that are here, there, and in the back, harder to find, harder to see, harder to connect with. That's going to be a more well-rounded, better developed athlete that would show on stage come contest time.
The importance of a superlative back at the Olympia cannot be overstressed. Past winners like Lee Haney, Dorian Yates, and Ronnie Coleman all knew the importance of their rear poses. Reviewing the competitors of the past, I think it's beyond question that Kai has created one of the most impressive and distinctive rear views in all of modern bodybuilding. As Kai takes the stage in September, he joins the ranks of the greatest bodybuilders of all time. When he turns his back to the audience, we'll see if he can be counted among one of the greatest backs of all time. Greene powers his workout with Musclemeds' latest breakthrough, amino decanate. Part of the new DecaDrive series, aminodecanate is designed to trigger maximum anabolic effects and prevent rate-limiting amino acid deficiencies and catabolism. New research shows that while BCAAs and glutamine are the major players in muscle growth, 15 other amino acids, known as critical core amino acids, also play an important role. Each serving of aminodecanate provides all 19 critical amino acids for peak muscle building, maximum performance, and optimal recovery. Aminodecanate is specially formulated to maximize its absorption in the intestines, thereby allowing greater uptake and transport of aminos directly into the bloodstream. What that means is you will get bigger and stronger, faster. Greene is powered by aminodecanate. You can be too. Check out the full line of Musclemeds supplements now at musclemedsrx.com.